Hey, what up? Casper here. Today is another day for challenging some random chess players on Lichess in an effort to try out some of the beautiful traps that I showed you guys in the tutorial video that has popped up in the card above on the 2 knights attack. How to play against the Caro-Kann defense. You need to watch that video after you finish watching this one. So let's go. I'm gonna challenge 3 random chess players on Lichess, starting with a 1500 rated chess player, then followed by an 1800 or 1900 rated chess player, and then I'll conclude with a more advanced chess player, maybe somewhere around 2300 or 24, I don't know. So let's get into it. Why not? Alright, so my first opponent is a 1585 rated chess player. So e4, c6. Okay, there we see the Caro-Kann defense. Against this, I like playing the 2 knights attack, which I presented in the video, which is up in the card above. And I expected to see d5 here. I don't know why my opponent played e6 and then followed by s6. This is not how people should play the Caro-Kann. Anyways, I just played d4. Then black plays b6. Okay, bishop e2. b5. I don't know why my opponent is blazing out moves. He's not even thinking. Anyways, let me go for it, baby. Stopping bishop e7 and maybe just trying to gain some more central space. Pawn to e5 next. Why is my opponent playing very fast? Anyways, bishop g5 is coming next. Let me go pawn to h4, allowing him to take my bishop, and I'll take back with my queen. Yep. So knight h6. If black plays knight f5, I'll take it with my light squared bishop. But let me go knight e4, preparing to plant my knight on f6. Okay, king f8. I have knight f6 anyways. Yes. And next I'll play knight g5 maybe. Oh, knight f5. I think I should play bishop d3. Yeah, to get rid of this knight. It's very active. It's the only active piece that black has. Okay, so g takes f5. Now I should go knight f5, right? Yep. So I deliberately left my g2 pawn hanging so that if bishop takes, I go rook g1. Okay, yep. Bishop takes. Now rook g1, attacking the bishop. Next, I'll go knight gh7 check. Yep. If rook takes, I'll take back with my other knight. Oh, I have a better move. Rook g8 checkmate. Yep. So let me just show you the analysis of this game. Let's go. The game started as a Caro-Kann defense and I played the 2 knights attack. I was expecting to see d5 here, but my opponent played e6. Why? I don't know. But anyways, I played knight c3 here and I was still expecting black to play d5, but he didn't, which disadvantaged the light squared bishop. He played pawn to s6 in this position, which I never expected. That's a sheer waste of time, which is why I decided to take up the center with d4, ready to push e5 next. b6, bishop e2, and the game proceeded as follows: b5, a3, g6, and pawn to d5. As you can see, I'm only playing on the center because my opponent is playing sideline moves, and so I decided to block his dark squared bishop and take up some more space. And after bishop h6, I played h4 because I noticed how cramped my opponent's position was. It was only me who had lots of play here, and I later on decided to plant my knight on f6 and went on to win the game in style. Where did my opponent go wrong? Well, in the opening stage, the way my opponent played the Caro-Kann defense was very dubious. That's not how we play the Caro-Kann defense. If you want to know how to play the Caro-Kann defense, you guys, you can check out my website www.casperchess.com, where you can purchase all of my courses at very affordable prices. There you will also be able to sign up for my free masterclass and get yourself a free mini course. So anyways, let's play another game. Okay, now I'm playing against a 1900 rated chess player. So e4 once again. Let's hope they are going to play the Caro-Kann defense because I need to entertain your eyeballs, you guys. So let me go e4 again. Okay, so c6, the Caro-Kann. Now knight f3 is what I'm planning to play here, which is the 2 knights attack. So the 2 knights attack, you guys, is just basically knight to f3 and knight to c3. What I expect my opponent to play is pawn to d5 after I play knight f3 here. So, yep, I expect them to take, yes, and I'll take back on e4 with my queen's knight, and I expect to see bishop f5. or bishop g4. Knight takes e4 anyways. Okay, bishop f5. Let me play knight g3 and h4, h5. So knight g3 attacking the light squared bishop. Now h4. I want to trap the bishop. Okay, knight e5 attacking the light squared bishop. So this is happening, you guys. Bishop h7. Now I go queen h5, wanting to mate on f7, just like what I showed you in my tutorial video, which is already in the card above. I'm planning to go bishop c4. So you guys, you need to watch that video. If at all you didn't, you are missing. Oh, queen d5. I think I never covered this move. So I'm now left on my own because I cannot mate black on f7. I mean, with queen takes f7, checkmate. I have to play bishop c4. I was expecting black to play pawn to g6, which is a common move in this position. But I guess I have to play bishop c4 here, because I can't just keep on staring at this position with my own eyeballs. So queen d5 is a very tricky move. I didn't even think of this move. But anyways, bishop c4, I think I'm still threatening to take on f7 with check. And if g6, I'll play queen e2. Oh, queen takes e5 check. Can I take the queen? I think the queen is just a free piece. I was expecting black to play something like g6, after which I was going to play queen e2 and still take on f7 with check. And if bishop g6, I was still going to play queen e2. And I still had an option to take on f7 with my bishop. Anyways, the queen is just free here, I think. So queen takes e5 and knight d7. Knight d7 attacking my queen. I think let me just retreat my queen maybe to e2 or c7. Yeah, queen c7, threatening to capture the pawn on b7, attack the rook. Okay, so rook b8, I can sacrifice on f7. Yeah, the plan is to take the knight, which is on d7, you guys. So here I'm just simplifying the position even further. Knight gf6. So queen c7, the knight was attacking my queen. Okay, why is my opponent not resigning, you guys? This is so frustrating. Let me just go and promote my pawn. I'll just take all of his pawns and go. Okay, queen takes pawn, attacking the bishop. Next, I'll just go and promote my a pawn. Let me just go and promote my a pawn. Okay, pawn to e6, attacking my queen. I mean, by the dark squared bishop. So let me play something else here. This is so frustrating, you guys. Some people need to learn how to save time for others. I mean, the game is already over, so I can do whatever I want here. I guess the moves that will be playing from here are just dummy moves. Don't even worry about them. The game is already over. I mean, I won the queen in the position. I have a lot of pawns. Anyways, I've lost the a pawn, but this is just so frustrating, you guys. I think I should write a book about how to resign like a man. I'm just going to sacrifice my rook or just play pawn to a5, h5. I mean, oh, I just lost another pawn. I pre-moved that one. I'm just frustrated. Let me win his rook. Yep. I think I'm not even going to do an analysis of this game. Maybe I'll just do an analysis in the opening. You know, I don't like what is happening here. I was expecting my opponent to resign. Now he wants to flag me. He thinks he can flag me. Check. And queen g6 check. Oh, again I pre-moved that one. So anyways, this is a very bad example. I'm just frustrated, you guys. Let me just go for the kill. I'm just frustrated. Let me just go and mate black on c8. Yeah, he just wanted to flag me, but he can't. I made a series of bad moves there because I was very frustrated with my opponent's sportsmanship. Anyways, let me just show you some quick analysis here. So right somewhere here, after black played pawn to e5, I just wanted to win his rook on h5. If he played king g5, for example, I was going to play rook f5 check and win the rook. But anyways, I went on to win the rook. And by the way, there was a mate in 2 that I missed after king f7 and rook d7 check. Here I should have played queen e6 check and mate on f7 or e7, but I pre-moved queen g6. Black was going to play something like king g8 and then I played queen g6, but anyways, to my surprise, he played something else and I ended up making a few more mistakes before mating him on c8. So he just wanted to flag me, but he couldn't. So this was a very bad example of a game. Anyways, let me play another game. Probably I'll play a higher rated opponent this time. Alright, time to play an advanced opponent here. Okay, I'm playing against a 2400 rated chess player. So e4, okay, c6, there we have the Caro-Kann defense again. Let me go knight f3. Knight c3 will come later on. That's the 2 knights attack. Yeah, that's how people should play the Caro-Kann defense. d5, now I go knight c3 here. This is the 2 knights attack, you guys. I expect him to take. Oh, also they play g6. This is another variation. I think here I can just play pawn to d4. Pawn to d4, or maybe, yeah, just taking the center. What can I do here to entertain your eyeballs? I think pawn to d4, yes. Next, oh, okay, so d takes e4. Now, let me take the pawn. I'm just thinking of castling long, you guys. Just like what I told you. I think let me take the knight. That's a dubious move. Black is allowing himself to have double pawns along the f file. So let me take the knight. And he will have to take with his e-pawn. I don't think this position is great for black. I don't know. Maybe he thinks he's an advanced player. He can do anything he wants. So am I bowling the weak f7 pawn now with my bishop on c4? So bishop g7, I guess he wants to castle short. And by the way, I can put my king on f1 if I want. I love putting my king on f1. So queen e2 check first. Can I exchange queens? Or maybe for the sake of your eyeballs, let me keep my queen by playing bishop e3. Yeah, I think bishop e3 saving my queen. If queen b4 by black check, I have pawn to c3 blocking the check. My queen on e2 is defending the pawn on b2. Now I go h4. h4. So black just castled short. And since I'm not thinking of castling short, I'm going to play h5 next. And if bishop takes my h5 pawn, I'll sacrifice my rook to open up the king side, okay? Because if the g file is open, now my queen's rook, oh, okay. So, bishop takes f3. I wanted to bring my queen's rook on g1. Anyways, I just took on f3 with my g-pawn. So let's see what black is going to do here. My idea was to castle long and put my queen's rook on g1. That was after sacrificing my rook. Okay, so there we see queen b4 check. But yeah, I talked about this, you guys. I have c3 blocking the check, and at the same time, my b2 pawn is defended by my queen on e2. I'm also planning to castle long. Okay, queen a5 by black. Can I castle long? Or maybe I take on g6, yep, to open up the king side. Next, I'm going to castle long. That is if I want. Or maybe I can take advantage of the g6 pawn since my light squared bishop is pinning the f pawn to the king. I'm just planning to take on g6 with my queen right now. Okay, pawn to g5. Let me go rook g1, I think. Planning to capture on g6. Since the pawn on f7 is pinned to the king, it cannot take my rook. Okay, so b5 attacking my bishop. Let me maintain the pin. Bishop b3, I think. Yeah. Bishop. Sorry. Yeah. Pawn to b5. Bishop b3. Still pinning the f pawn, the f7 pawn, to the king. So, what are they going to do? I'm still threatening to take the g6 pawn, by the way. I don't know what black should do here. Maybe king h7. I'll just castle long. Time is ticking. Time is going. Oh, f4. I think, let me just take on g6 with my queen. Yep. This is a blunder though. Queen takes g6. Next, I'm threatening to mate on g7. Okay, so this is all for today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. And I just showed you how to play the two knights attack, which I covered in my yesterday's tutorial video, and I encourage you guys to watch that video if at all you want to know more about this attack. And see you